one of the towers with possibly the biggest upside to it is the Monkey Ace. Just overall, thinking about him as a tower is kind of ridiculous. He's got 8 darts that fly out as a base tower. That's similar to a tack shooter, but look at the range difference. It's not infinite, but it's freaking huge! It's basically the entirety of the map for a Monkey Ace. Anywhere on the screen, if there is a Bloon in his in his direction of dart throwing, he will hit them. The only issue here is that he's more random. Okay, and that randomness can definitely affect the game a little bit. I know that Ninja Kiwi in particular was like, we don't like RNG. Okay, RNG is random number generator. So a good example of this was a wizard. If you popped a wizard down somewhere in the middle of the map here and you got a wall of fire wizard, anywhere in his range that wall of fire would pop up randomly. It would pop up anywhere in this area over here, and Ninja Kiwi decided they don't like that. They don't like that it's random. So they changed it. They changed it to now, instead of just going anywhere in his range, it's going to be the closest area on the map. So if I put him here, it'll always be right here. It won't be up here or whatever. Same thing if I put him in the middle of the map, just going to pick the closest location to him. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. To not like RNG, because RNG can make players upset. They might try to follow a guide or something like that and realize that, you know what, this really easy guide that seems super easy for another player, all of a sudden doesn't work for me. But Monkey Aces are kind of weird, because Ninja Kiwi's still trying to get away from the RNG. They're saying, you know what, we realize sometimes you need to swap the path of the Monkey Ace. Sometimes you need to make sure the Monkey Ace is like doing the right thing at the right time, specifically in battles or whatnot. And to be honest, I don't know if the Monkey Ace is still considered RNG or whatnot, but it has to be, right? I mean, a little bit of this Monkey Ace is going to change based on where he is in your game compared to my game. So if we build Monkey Aces 1 millisecond apart, well, half a second apart, 2 seconds apart, it's going to change how the Monkey Ace is going to play and how the Monkey Ace is going to play this game. So I was wondering, can we play with one of the most RNG towers in the entire game and just kind of spam quite a few Monkey Aces on a fairly short map on chimps mode and do well? Now, I'll be honest with y'all. I am not necessarily expecting to win at the end of this game. Okay, there's sometimes where I pull off strategies where it's too much, it's just too hard for me to handle here. But I've got to hope. I got to hope that we can pull off some weird Monkey Ace plays and maybe make this happen. By the way, I've never beat this on chimps mode yet. So this would be my first ever chimps win. So if I don't get a black chimps medal, I'm actually going to be okay with that. So I get this question quite often, Chris, why don't you do sponsors in your videos? And honestly, I don't believe in a lot of the products that I do sponsors for. I'm not promising that I will never do sponsors, but right now, you guys are my sponsor. By you guys using the creator support code here, SJB, you guys are supporting me as a creator and allows me to not use sponsors at all. Hoping to continue that, so if you guys want to hook me up and help me out, I would appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much. Just beating it on chimps would be awesome. Or, of course, just losing on chimps would be a little less upsetting. Okay, that's kind of scary already. I mean, this is round 18. We've got 3 Monkey Aces now on this somewhat short map, and RNG is kind of coming in our favor right now. It's even dominating some of the harder rounds for Monkey Aces, the 20s. These are big Bloons. We got to pop the blacks down into double pinks, and then those pinks have to get popped. And those are fast Bloons. If we don't hit the whites or the blacks, which are very small, we can end up with a lot of issues very, very quickly. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't realize about RNG is that you can solve it. Wait. Oh! So this is where the RNG comes in, okay? We just press go. Let's just see if we can just automatically beat it this time. Round 21, even though we lost last time, with no micro at all, we take it down. Yeah. So one thing you can do here is you can mitigate your RNG factor by doing one thing, getting one specific tower here that is above all else the least RNG tower in the entire game, if you ask me. Strike Factory. Okay, the cool thing about this guy is that if there is any Bloons that sneak through your defense whatsoever, they will automatically be popped by the Spike Factory in the back. Automatically. So you don't have to worry about it. Of course, I need to build 2 of them to make this happen, but it's not an impossible thing. It's not a ridiculous thing to plan for that, and I think it's going to be a really, really good combo. Triple Monkey Ace, maybe even Quad Monkey Ace, maybe even Penta Monkey Ace, with just a couple Spike Factories in the back. All right, we got another one trying to sneak through, but Monkey Aces take care of it this time. Oh, scary stuff's here, folks. All right, so instead of going for another Spike Factory, I need lead popping power. So I think the best thing for me to do is plan on going for a couple Elks, actually. I want to go for an Elk over here. One to pop the Bloons since they're coming in here. I'm going to put them on strong. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm going to buy one more Elk over on this side. close to this Monkey Ace, and possibly also to buff this Monkey Ace. We're going to kind of see how it all goes. And I'm going to leave a spot right here in the middle. I'm hoping to get a village and just buff everything in the range over here. So I am planning ahead at least a little bit. I'm going to put this guy also on strong to make sure he's going to pop that lead layer. All right, looks good so far. Good-ish. Good enough. And we do. Continue on. Fighting on. And I think it's time to, again, mitigate that RNG factor. We're going to go for another Spike Factory. And I feel very comfy now. It's got to be a lot of balloons sneaking through to actually get us here, or it's got to be a really beefy balloon. A full ceramic sneaks through, a MOAB sneaks through, or something else. There's not going to be just like... I think with Monkey Aces, you don't often have big chunks of balloons sneaking through unless you just don't upgrade them at all. So anyways, I'm feeling pretty good. I think the next big problem for us is going to be the MOAB here. But again, because I kind of want to help myself out here, I think a really cool tower is going to be that Bomber Race. Now, I love the Bomber Race in Battles 2. It's possibly my favorite tower in the entirety of the game. But at BTD6, I feel like he falls off pretty easily, or he doesn't really work all that well with a lot of other towers. It's kind of difficult to use because you really do need to have him laying those bombs down in very specific locations to be effective, and it's just very difficult to make it happen. But I think on this map, it's pretty much perfect. We've got a lot of area just right in the middle of the map that just needs random things to get popped here and there, and then Spike Factory again in the back will just clean it all up if they do end up sneaking through. So I'm happy. But I got to be careful here. We do got some pretty beefy rounds coming up, and then we've got the MOAB, which the Bomber Race is going to help out basically zero against the MOAB, and then maybe a tiny bit against the ceramics if we're frickin' lucky. And luck can be a factor, or RNG. I don't know. Some people might call it not luck, but RNG, but something else. I don't know. But anyways, I think I'm going to try for one other Monkey Ace, but I'm going to put him in a different spot. I want all three of these guys, I think, to be Bomber Races, just because I think it's kind of fun. So I'm going to go for another Monkey Ace. I want to leave room for a village. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to put him over here. I don't love it, by the way. I don't love this, but I'm going to do it anyways. And we're going to leave him on, again, figure 8. I think it's the better play. I'm going to go for a top path. I'm going to go for a fighter plane. Now, the fighter plane's awesome because the RNG factor of MOAB popping power is kind of limited. Those missiles are homing, so they are going to hit the MOAB, right? You're usually better off going for a double dose of fighter planes instead of going for an Operation Dark Storm, though, if you want to pop the MOAB in particular. And I think I'm just going to do it, dude. So I'm going to go for another Monkey Ace. I'm going to put him kind of far away, actually, because I don't want the Alchemist to accidentally hit these things. And I think for this one, I think figure 8's still probably the better play. All right, so we've got Monkey Aces up the wazoo, playing on Chimps mode right now, actually surviving and actually doing pretty well. This is kind of surprising. But round 40 is coming up. And round 40 is obviously a pain in the butt for Monkey Aces. Let's see if we can handle it with 2 fighter planes. 2 fighter planes, 2 MOAB missiles, 4 MOAB, or 8 MOAB missiles, I guess. With Quincy trying to clean up here. Oh, we couldn't do it. Okay, how much is RNG going to play into this game? Right now, I don't really have the ability to do too much more than just make sure I have my fighter plane up ready to go around 40. And maybe use Quincy's ability just a little bit better. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a little luckier. Quincy's ability just a smidge earlier. More balloons. Monkey Ace is trying to pop them, and we get lucky with the bomber. Oh, whoa, what? I thought we killed them all. Okay. So, Bomber Race is clearly the most important tower for us. We need to make sure that he, in particular, is going to hit the MOAB as he comes around. So we're going to wait. We're going to try him right here and see how this works out. Boom, right here. Let's see when the MOAB gets through. All right, we're going to do Quincy's ability again just a smidge earlier. Bomber Race is coming through. It was a little late. Bomber Race is not going to be perfect there, so we need to get him a little bit faster. So let's do it like this. Oh. Well, you know what? I kind of pressed it right away. It might be okay, actually. Let's see what happens. Oh, I only have 1 fighter plane. That's my problem. Oh, dang. All right, we screwed that up. All right, fighter plane number 2. And this time, we'll wait for this guy to go a little bit ahead of the direct center. Kablamo. Be a little bit ahead of the game, and let's see if this is going to be a little different. I think we can handle this. MOAB missiles, Quincy attack, Bomber Race. He's still chasing, though. Dang. So even further at the bottom of the figure 8 here. I do have the fighter planes again this time. Looking a lot better. Quincy ability pretty quick over here. Bomber Race going to blow it all up. And still, we don't get it. Okay, so we need to go even further with our bombers. Just past the bottom of the figure eight. All right, we got the MOAB missiles landing very, very well right now. Quincy ability. And the bomber is going to blow it all up. Finally, we do get it with our nice RNG / luck / timing / whatever you want to call it. We do a great job with our monkey ace action. All right, what do we do now? Well, I think that our best option, since a lot of Bloons are going to be coming out, is to just go for a triple bomber race play. If you're going bomber race, definitely go rapid fire. It's pretty much a guarantee you're going to want that puppy. And just keep in mind that you are actually going to be very good against camo Bloons for quite a while, because they do have not only camo detection, but they get a bonus to camo Bloons in particular. Oh, dang! More Bloons are sneaking through. Even with 2 bomb races? That's kind of crazy. All right, I guess we're going to go for a quick Quincy ability here, and we get our 3rd bomber race with rapid fire. And I cannot see Bloons sneaking through for quite a while now. I mean, ceramics are clearly in a kind of different gate here compared to everybody else, but doing good enough. Round 45, still going reasonably strong. All right, so I think at this point, it's time to probably village and help get a little bit of buff action going. So I wanted to make sure I got as many people in the middle here buffed, so let's go for our village right here. I'm going to go jungle drums. And I think even though it's kind of stupid, because pretty much everybody at this point does have cam detection, I'm still going to say screw it. I'm still going to buy it. I know I'm an idiot. I know it seems stupid. But I just like to have it for the rest of the game, and honestly, I don't feel like we're going to lose to around 47 or 49 here unless I do something really, really stupid. So now we're going to keep on buffing. So I think, again, one of the best towers in the game to buff is either Monkey Aces or Quincy. So we're going to be using our Berserker Brew for now, and I might go 4th here eventually, but I think for now, Berserker Brew is going to be exactly what we want. All right, Berserker Brew is up, and I feel good. Good-ish. Good enough. Not great. Not grand. Just kind of chilling. Chilling like a mini BTD6 villain at this point. All right, look at that. Beautiful. Even 49 goes down. And now for round 50, MOABs again. So we got a small buff on Quincy, but other than that, we really haven't changed our gameplay all that much. Also have a small increase in attack speed for these guys. Probably not going to mean much. So we need to make sure we've got enough MOAB popping power, and I think the best answer for us is Operation Darkstorm at this point. I'm going to go for a double dip of Operation Darkstorm, by the way, just to make sure I've got enough MOAB missiles to pop them up layer quickly. And then, oh my god, the bomber race is still kind of being a little bit of a luck festival here. Like a little bit. And then, interestingly enough, we don't have both of these guys in range of the village, so which cross path to go for? It's really a tough decision, but to be honest, I think I'm just going to do it. I think I'm going to go spy plan on both these guys. First of all, pineapples aren't bad. More explosions, always a good thing. But having that camo detection actually also gives them a bonus to the camo popping power, which the village cannot give you. So even if I did end up getting another village over here and giving them camo detection, it wouldn't be the exact same thing here. So it's really to make sure DDTs end up going down a little bit easier than anything else, and I think it's important for me. So anyways, at this point, our RNG is kind of limited. I think this is something that's really, really weird for people to understand, but when you get so much RNG, it's like the theory of large numbers that it's just impossible for something to sneak through at this point. You know, I mean, it's either we have too much popping power or we don't have enough. When it's earlier in the game, you can get luck or unlucky, but when you have so much chances, so many options for chances all at the same time, you can't have all of them fall through altogether. It just kind of doesn't work that way. So I think we could still struggle against some rounds, like round 63 or something like that, but I'm willing to just kind of play it out, see where we get to, see how much money we can save up for since we don't care about our Black Gems medal, and then try to save up for a 4th or 5th tier. I can go ground 0 if I just want to get something that'll just instantaneously pop everything, or I can go for a Sky Shredder if I want to just get things really flowing in here, or I'll completely change to that. I can even go for something a little wilder. I can go for something like a Spectre. Now, I'm not sure that I want to go for a Spectre. I don't think I can fit in range of this village over here, and I don't know if I'd want to put a Spectre here, so I'd probably go for something just completely different. I'd probably go for a non-Monkey Ace play to get started in here, and then do a Monkey Ace play for kind of later on in the game. One tower that's actually kind of sticking out to me right now is actually a middle path boomerang, which I know a lot of people don't really love, but I really like that I can just burst things down quickly right when I need it with this ability. Dang, dude, these Bloons are actually getting pretty far here. Spike vectors are, like, barely hanging on, but, again, they're just base spike vectors at this point. So, I don't want to say they're not doing much, but, like, they're kind of just my mid-level safety net stop some Bloons. Once you get later on in the game, that does not work. One single ceramic can usually sneak through a big chunk of spike factory action here. And there you go. Round 60 already. Taking us down, bro. What the heck? Let's see if RNG is going to be a factor here again. Bomber Ace does better. And no, not even close. Okay, so we're going to just use our abilities. Okay. Just going to kill it. We'll use Quincy's first ability here. That should be enough. Boom, boom, boom. And it is. Woo! All right. 63 is the next big tough round for us, but we do have quite a lot of things coming out against us. I mean, we got MOABs up the wazoo, balloons all over the place, mixtures of crap everywhere. Clearly, our grouped balloon popping power, though, is probably our biggest weakness, you know, based on the BFB that we just saw. And that means round 63 is going to be very bad for us. Oh, boy. What do we do about that? You know what? I'm thinking about it, dude. I'm thinking about like a weirdo middle path blue gunner. You know, I've not used one of those guys in a long time, but they're really not awful towers. The only thing is I really wouldn't want my elk to be in the way here. So let's just see what happens. Let's use Quincy's first ability. Oh my god! Okay, just note that this would not be very helpful against camo balloons in particular. It doesn't have camo protection. It's not in range of my village at this point. So, do I put him here instead? Yeah, let's put him here instead. Yeah, that camp protection is kind of important for long term. We're going to go for a glue hose. It's kind of a weird tower, but in addition, I'm going to go just the top path here. I want that little tiny bit of popping power just to kind of help me out just a tiny, tiny bit. And I think he should be able to glue most of the balloons, though not all of the balloons here. And no, he does a pretty bad job. Okay, complete change of strategy. We're going to go for a weird set of abilities. So we're going to go for a Quincy ability with a Maelstrom to start. Okay. We're going to go for Quincy's arrows here on the second rush, and then we should get the Maelstrom back for the third rush, so we can take it all down properly. 6-3, though, definitely a terrible round for Monkey Aces in general. It's not a good one, dude. Not a good one at all. All right, 6-3 is last set here. Strom's going to take down the bottom side and the top side, and we do manage it. All right, now keep in mind that this is not the best long-term tower ever, but he's also not horrible. Like, we can use him in some situations here and there to, like, hook us up. But we're definitely starting to struggle in, like, every single round at this point, man. Monkey Aces, what you doing, bro? What you doing? We got 20k at this point, but clearly it's just not a frickin' enough. Okay. A better Strom this time. And it's weird that we're losing, like, every round, but we don't even have to change much, and we just beat it the next time. These Monkey Aces are so goofy. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna keep chugging along. I'm gonna see if this could just handle for a very, very long time. If I'm going to buy anything, it's probably gonna end up being the stronger stem. If it comes down to worst case scenario, maybe I'll go for a middle path boomerang. Just kind of getting him set up for that 5th tier action. But I don't think I'm gonna do it, to be completely honest. I really don't. All right, more Quincy abilities. More straw. Again, another loss. All right, this time around, we're able to manage it. We had to use all 3 of our abilities, though, to make this happen. Kind of ridiculous, actually. And you can tell all these Bloons every single time is still getting right to the very back of the map here against the Spike Factory, if not further. Okay, I am going to change one thing. I'm going to buy the stronger stem. I'm going to buy the perishing potions as well. For the little tiny bit of extra pop power, but also just to make sure that this is going to last a little bit longer. And just keep in mind, we are buffing both the Monkey Ace and Quincy here, which I think will help us out quite a bit overall. No, it won't. All right, one other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to end up loads more darts here on all 3 of my Monkey Aces, and I am still going to buy the stronger stem with perishing potions. Unfortunately, that does set us back quite a bit here, but I got to hope that this is just going to be magically kind of enough to get us pretty far in the game. We got to hope that Quincy keeps on leveling up, gets stronger and stronger over time. And eventually we can get something like a Sky Shredder flowing in here. And I'm not going to say things are going unsmooth, but things are not exactly going great at this point. We are still struggling pretty hard. I have to use a lot of abilities to keep the game. Basically, anytime there's a VFB amount of Bloons, they'll kill me. So I have to use either a Maelstrom or an arrows or something every single time we see a VFB, at least at this point in the game. So I think Balloon Pop Power is clearly my weakness. I still don't know how I want to deal with that long term, but I'm hoping that I can get a Sky Shredder just kind of in time to make that not be an issue for a while. So let's hope for the best on that action. Ooh, a deadly freaking round 75. We're still 15,000 away from Sky Shredder. That's not looking good for us, considering that we're losing to these single reinforced MOABs at this point. Goodness gracious. All right. Or was that a BFB? I don't even freaking know, man. Either way, lots of Bloons coming in. That's the main thing to note. Quincy ability. We're going to use our arrows here right in the middle of the map against everything. We're going to have a Maelstrom ready to go for one more set of BFBs, but that's pretty much it. I don't think we're going to have anything else after that. So we got a lot of Bloons on the screen right now. A good late-ish Maelstrom, and that will take them all down. Round 75. Unfortunately, it's going to leave round 76 with no abilities. Can we do it? Oh, crap. I don't really like this, but maybe it'll be the answer here. I just decided to buy a quick third-tier Ice Tower, and it's not enough. This is not a terrible idea either. We can go for a Cryo Cannon. I don't even have to go super duper fancy with it, but I think the Permafrost and Cold Snap are better just because it is going to give me that automatic cam projection and the ability to hit DDTs if I decide to go for a 5th tier Ice Tower. Still unsure about all of that, but even just a tiny bit of slowdown here might be enough to keep us in the game. So it's going to be close, but no, that is also not enough. Okay. What about an Icicles? Is that going to be enough? That could be. Just a tiny bit of extra damage, a little bit more slowdown. Top is going to end up sneaking through. Holy crap! Round 76 sucks without an ability. Another really weird tower that sometimes can help out is, believe it or not, a Flash Bomb Ninja. He's got a bit of stunning power, but no. Okay, a double dose of ice glue gunners in the very front of the map, just to hit some of the ceramics, slow them all down, give me more time to work against these Bloons. No. We're going to go for a bit of an Alk spam here. We're going to see if the Alk is just going to be enough to kind of like get through some more Bloons, help us out with popping power, and it's closer, but still not quite enough. We're going to really weirdly, oddly try an Eagle on both sides here. No. All right, I'm going to oddly enough just try a quick Wall of Fire. I want to see how much damage this Wall of Fire can do, specifically if I have an intense magic. I mean, he's going to do about 300 pops, but it's not going to be enough. Alrighty, guys, it's just about that time. We're going to be going for a top path Ring of Fire, and I'm going to go for the long range and super range stacks. This thing melts ceramics super easily and also melts a lot of Bloons with it, so it's just a really good addition to your team in almost every single situation, and works out wonderfully for us. Also, this is going to help us out quite a bit if we end up going for any primary monkeys in the middle of the map here, because we can easily go primary training and primary mentoring without much of an issue here. This does allow us to also have $30,000 saved up at this point still, only 15k away from getting our Sky Shredder, so it's a nice, reasonably priced tower to kind of keep us in the game for a little bit, but we will have to likely survive into the 80s to afford that guy without anything kind of going amok here. So, yeah, let's see if we can pull it off. Round 78 is usually a bit of a doozy, but it's not going to be that bad today because we have the abilities to take care of it, right? We can either use Quincy's ability or, preferably, we just use the Maelstrom ability because that thing's going to come back a little bit quicker. So that's my plan. I'm going to use this thing for even the camo Bloons. Round 78 goes down without a hitch. All right, we're only $8,000 away. But what a journey, man. We've had to fight tooth and nail every single section to take this thing down. Monkey Aces, maybe not the best option for this map. I am definitely learning here. But it's kind of exciting at the very least. $3,000 away, $2,000 away. Oh my god, can we get it before round 80? That'll make round 80 that much easier. Ooh, I used the wrong ability. Oh crap. All right, well, yeah, okay. I'm going to still use my Maelstrom here to take down round 79. Unfortunately, still not quite there for the monies. That means we have to take down a Oh my god without much help here. That's going to be kind of brutal. Maybe, just maybe we'll get this ability back, but I don't think we will. Okay. 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 Yeah, this is going to be... You know what? If we can get lucky with this Maelstrom, we might actually be able to handle it. Oh, a pretty good Maelstrom. A really nice Quincy building. 80 goes down. We're up to 81, and we've almost got the money for Sky Shredder, and I think I'm just going to frickin' do it. I don't know if I want to buy him anywhere else instead. I don't think it's worth it to play around with it. I think I'm just going to do it. Sky Shredder. He's up. He's activated. He's ready to pounce. He's ready to annihilate. All right. Unfortunately, we don't have Wing Monkey, so I can't put him on anything else, but I can decide between Figure 8, Circle, or Figure Infinite. I believe the best path for me is still probably Figure 8, but if I want to, I can warp him around a little bit between Figure 8 and Figure Infinite, kind of like make him do a little bit more pops. Now, for a little while, we should be pretty good, but one thing you're probably going to notice here is I have not alked him yet, and that is a mistake, so we're going to get to the Alkin power. We go boom. We're going to go all the way up to a 4th tier. If you have a 5th tier tower, you just alk him up to 4th tier, boys. You just do it. It's worth it. And he's going to be an extra powerful beast for us. The only unfortunate thing is, again, the village is not in range here, so we can't really do much with that 50% bonus to jungle drums. I guess I could buy it over here, but I don't know if it's worth it. So anyways, at this point, it's kind of up in the air what we want to do, but I was thinking, since we've really been ability spamming so far, I think a ground zero would not be a bad idea. Maybe even a double dose of ground zeros and just use them kind of like in between each other a little bit. But we'll wait it out and see like how things go, see what actually ends up being a problem, whether it's DDTs or just big chunks of Bloons or whatnot. So far, though, nothing is an issue. So my gods go down easily. Ceramics are going down pretty easily. I haven't even had to use any abilities so far to take any of these things down. It just happens to die. Sky Shredder, dude. He's a good tower. At this point, in my opinion, there's two big options for me. All right, I told you guys that I really wanted to... Three big options, actually. I really wanted to go for a middle path boomerang earlier. He's nice because he's pretty consistent. All right, he doesn't really have any major issues. He's been buffed quite a bit for quite a while now, so he's actually pretty beastly. He also is pretty good at DDT popping power, but I don't know. I'm still a good $15,000 away from that guy, so it's going to take us a little bit of work to get there. DDTs are clearly a problem, though, and I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be quite enough to get us there. So what do we do for like right now to pop the DDT layer? That's a good question. I kind of want to give it a shot here. Do I have the time to get this ability flowing for the DDTs? And it's going to be close, actually. Somehow this DDT just goes down anyways, though. I guess luck is a factor, so okay. All right, well, we're going to have it for round 93 at the very least. And now we need to know exactly how much money I need to actually get this puppy flowing. It's 16K from right now. Probably going to happen around 94, if I can get it up by then. But my other options are to continue buffing, so I can get something like an overclock and just overclock my Sky Shredder. Or I could go crazy. Absolutely bonkers crazy. If things start going good enough where I'm just surviving, I could say screw the turbocharge and the permacharge. I can say go for Inferno Ring. $49,000. The money is going to happen eventually, but it's going to be tough to get it flowing, and that guy will be beastly. The cool thing about that is a Sky Shredder and an Inferno Ring are kind of actually like a reasonable combo to use. One's good against MOABs, one's okay against like the bad balloon, but still pretty awesome against the Bloons and the ceramics on the inside in particular. Dang, round 92 took us down though. That's not good. And do not underestimate a Quincy ability. Holy crap, is he strong. Unfortunately, this is going to leave us against DDTs without that ability, but we still have a level 20 Quincy, so that's like nothing to joke around with. And he's buffed, and we got the turbocharged. So this is not a bad tower for DDTs, by the way. Like, if you need a little bit of extra help, dang, he's not bad at all. For just a 4th tier tower for the price you're paying for him, pretty good. All right, we get another big round in here, round 94. We got a lot of good, big balloon abilities here, but we got to time them right to make it go down. And then I will have enough money for permacharge. That's the interesting thing here. So first, we're going to go for a quick Maelstrom. Next, I'm going to go for a quick Quincy ability, and honestly, that might be enough, but because round 95 is coming up anyways, and I don't need to worry about my abilities right away, I'm just going to use it anyways. And round 94 will also go... Did not down. What? All right, a little bit different ability usage, and I believe this is going to go down properly, hopefully. Sky Shredder, come on, do your work. Quincy cleans up, and then we have all of our abilities down. But again, round 95, you have a big lead-up time before the DDTs start coming out. So, do we go permacharge? Do we do something else? Straight up, I think the better answer for us is the permacharge, and I think because I'm doing that, I can also go for a primary training, which is going to buff these guys even further. And because I think it's worth it, I'm still going to go primary mentoring, because it gets the reduced ability cooldowns as well, which is absolutely fantastic for this guy, and not bad for my my Blade Maelstrom. Now, at this point, I need more support towers. I don't want to go too hard on, oh, by the way, oh my gosh. Permacharge! Such a good DDT popper, dude. Such a good DDT popper. One of, believe it or not, the best DDT poppers in the game. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. He's just good. I'm gonna use my ability here, and I think I'm gonna get it back for around 96 anyways, so I'm not really worried about that. Oh, primary mentoring. Oh, I didn't even buy yet. Dang. But again, I need more support towers. So at this point, even though we don't make that much money for the rest of the game, I'm gonna make enough money here to make some stuff happen. So let's go for a weirdo, middle path ninja. And then I might go for an ice tower as well and go for like one of these guys on each side. Help support me a little bit. You know what? I'll use this ability again. Permacharge. Beastly! Bloon Sabo is up. And I'll go for that ice slowdown as well. I'll put him near the top here just to make sure that the balloons don't sneak through the top of our defense. But it should be noted that round 100 is going to be that bad balloon. And he's going to come through here, and he comes by very quickly. All right, it is a bit of an issue for me because a lot of my defense is built over here. Even my Skyhooter's on the top of the map, so I'm not exactly mega excited for him, to be completely honest. You know, I'm going to try to use no abilities here, even if it causes me to lose, because you know what? Again, Black Shim's Metal is not a thing. Like, we're not worried about that anymore. At this point, if we lose, it doesn't even matter. We just press retry. Yeah, motorboating that retry button there. All right, round 98, though. Big, beastly, beefy, ridiculous. It's huge. We're going to start off with an early Sabo so I can get it back for either round 99 or 100 again. We got the permacharge ability. I think I'm going to use him kind of early as well and hope that I can get it back for round 99. And then we're going to use Quincy's ability here, kind of just one at a time. And that means almost all the Oh My Gods are dead already. We got another Quincy ability ready to go in the middle of the map here to take down the Bloons. We're going to try to wait this out without using any other abilities because I want to see if I can get these guys back for round 99. Now, we got some money here. Do I buy a quick... You know, I'm going to do this. This is kind of a weird thing to do, but I'm going to try to buy a Spike Storm. Oh, crap. We can't afford the Spike Storm. Now we can, but now we don't have red hot spikes for it yet. All we got is a Maelstrom ready to go, and that's not going to be very much help against DDTs here. Oh, boy. We screwed up. One other option. We've got the Ice Tower ready to go. We can freeze these DDTs. Okay. All right. With the Maelstrom kind of doing almost nothing here, but the MOAB Blue is working fantastically against the DDTs. We're down to the last DDT, but one Bloon sneaks through. But that looked pretty good. I think we can make it happen if we just get a little lucky. All right, round 99, we got a pretty good rush going for us, but it is not going to be quite enough. Unfortunately, I went a little bit too hard on round 98. I thought round 98 was going to be the bigger problem, and I am slightly mistaken. So it's not over, but it is definitely going to be an uphill battle here. DDTs, if they don't get glued properly, they still just go right through. So we're going to try a couple different positions on our glue gunner. I've been doing mostly strongs, but I don't think first, last, close is going to matter much. But I do think strong is probably going to help us out a little bit. Plus, the timing of my Maelstrom is kind of a thing, and the timing of when my Monkey Aces are currently closest to the popping power. It's all going to come together here. Be able to let one DDT sneak through. So that was actually pretty good. Let's try it again. We can live get the glue splatter here, which I have not done yet. Let's give it a quick shot and see if we can just splatter through more DDTs. Going a smidge, I don't want to say better, but maybe.
Ready to
Oh! I don't know how many tries that was, but it had to be close to a frickin' 100. I've been playing this this exact round for probably like 30 rounds now, and here we go! We are officially ready to take on the bad balloon. Question is this gonna be enough? I don't know. I truthfully do not know, but I do know that I have a slowdown. I know that I have no money, and I know I've got a couple abilities ready to go here. All we gotta do is take down this Oh My God, and it looks pretty good for us to handle it. We've got Quincy's arrows, and we manage it! We manage it! Oh my God! Oh, I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but I promise you guys, round 99 took me so much micro, so much ridiculousness to finally make it happen, and I am just absolutely pumped that I was able to make it happen. I almost gave up like 10 times. I'm like, we're so close. One ceramic snuck through, one green balloon snuck through, one red balloon snuck through, and we're finally there. We get a wonderful Insta-Monkey Wizard, and we finally... Oh, I guess I did beat the sunships already. Okay, that was meaningless. Oh, great. Thank you so much. If you guys enjoyed, press the like button, subscribe, and have a super duper delicious day.